Rutherford here. Welcome to the blog. It's been a while. I'm here today with John Richardson. It's Thanksgiving weekend, and before any further ado, I'd like to say happy Thanksgiving to you.
Appreciate that.
And grateful for you, for your ministry. John is our high school pastor and does a lot of stuff with them and a lot of stuff with different ministries in our church. But this weekend is Transitional Weekend. I don't know what we even call it. What do we call it?
I think we call it Transitional Team Weekend.
Transitional Team Weekend.
Yeah, it's team effort.
Stephen, our cameraman, knows our transitional minister,
Right.
Dave Hopper.
That's right, yeah.
They're close friends.
Real close.
And, of course, Stephen gets around. He's something else, but that's not for this.
Sure.
Tell us about the weekend. What's going on?
We got a pretty nice little weekend. We are going to start with a real awesome video. We're kind of going to be spoofing off of some TV shows.
Is that the one I was in?
It is. It is.
I heard that didn't work.
No, it's working, my friend.
Oh, I heard we had to go redo the whole thing.
No. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Well,
There's no doubt about
I
that.
got bad info then.
So this weekend is actually like National Teachers Appreciation kind of weekend.
Right.
And so we are doing So You Think You Can Teach, which is a pun on words like So You Think You Can Dance. And so we've got some really creative videos. We've got even some skits in there. We have a guest worship leader coming from Southern California who's led worship all over the world. And
What's her name?
Indonesia. His name is Jared Ming. And he's a pastor in Southern California coming up for the weekend. It's going to be great. He's also going to have a couple of his kids on the stage, 14, 15, and 10 years old. So really over the wide spectrum. So adults, kids, teenagers, all worshiping together in one place. We're really excited about the weekend. Pastor Ryan, our college pastor, Jimmy, our junior high pastor, myself are going to be team teaching. And we're going to have a great time. It's going to be a great weekend, no doubt about it.
Well, that sounds awesome. What's the whole point? I know you're not the transition pastor. What's the point of transition ministry? I mean, we have a guy. Not many churches have a guy on staff. Again, Stephen knows him.
Really well, yeah.
But about what is transitional ministry? What is the gist of that?
Sure. Well, the overall position, Pastor Dave Hopper, he oversees the transitions, the ministries of ages 0 to about 30, young adults, from infants to young adults. And so part of it is to unify those ministries. So it's a seamless transition from preschool to elementary school, elementary to junior high to high school, college, and college eventually to the greater life of Northside Church. And so these services are kind of a great way to get our student ministries leaders and students involved in the greater life of Northside, not just in student ministries. And so these are a great bridge to help that connection
And that's
increase.
why we call it transitional ministry. I know some people have no idea what we're talking about. It's like, who needs to transition where? So that's what that's about. How long have you been on staff?
I've been on staff about a year and a half now.
All right, and you're just doing a great job. Again,
Appreciate
I'm thankful for you. Tell them about your wife.
My wife's there. We've been married 3 years or so. 3 years or so. She's pretty, and
she is pretty.
And she serves in our high school ministry.
Great gal.
And man, we've just felt so welcomed at Northside, and it's been a really great fit for us.
We've loved having you. It's been a lot of fun. And you're originally from Illinois,
right?
And you are one of the largest, humongous Kansas City Chief fans.
Yeah.
In the whole, you had a good weekend, by the way.
I had a really good weekend.
I can't get too excited because we have other people on staff that root for other teams. But, But I was happy for you, man.
You know, the Chiefs, who were 2-7 going into the game, beat the defending Super Bowl champs, and it felt real good. And Dave, the Yankees, I think, had a big game recently as well.
Was I wearing a hat?
Yeah. Tell us about that game. I forget what game it was.
Well, it was what we call in America the World Series.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And we won our 20s. Let me tell you, I just got this hat. I had spent a lot of money to get this 26-time World Championship thing on there. And as soon as I got it, we got number 27. So this hat is null and void, but I still wear it around. And most people don't give me a hard time about it.
Maybe some whiteout or like a white Sharpie. You can change the number, perhaps.
Well, maybe your wife could sew a little dash on the top of that.
She's not a great sewer, but
I didn't think she was, but I just thought I'd go with that.
Sorry, babe.
We're glad to have you on the blog, and stay tuned. We'll get our transition pastor on here next time, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But to have a great week, have a great Thanksgiving, and always know that I'm thankful for you.